Hey everybody, welcome to my show. It's letters for the 17th of January 2019. Got this from, I don't know who that is. Guest Loyalty Division, Greensboro, North Carolina. I don't know, man. Let's see who this is from. You're wonderful, fantastic, amazing, terrific, and amazing, and everything else. Camo Dave, thanks for the shout out on your YouTube channel on behalf of Team Sheets. Please accept our appreciation by accepting our Sheets Ace of Hearts card. Okay, the value is $1,000, and it's valid at all participating Sheets locations. Present your card along with the photo ID and enjoy. Yeah, right. That's gonna get me That's not going to get me a thimble full of gasoline at Sheets, right? But thank you anyway. Team Sheets, Virginia. Oh, yeah. Okay, got this one from Destination Storm. There's the address. You want to send me some swag? There's the address. Anyway, when we were down in Disney last week, she got me a whole bunch of swag, and it was too much to carry back on the plane because I didn't have a ticket for extra luggage or whatever. So she sent me the pile of stuff. So this is cool. Yeah, we got the dark chocolate covered Mickey Mouse pretzels. This is great. I'm looking forward to this. Some Disney Wonderland tea, mango, French vanilla, English breakfast, a whole bunch of others. Thank you so much. Look at this. This is actually some handmade soap. Isn't that cool with little Disney's little Mickeys in it? I gotta show you this. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm not gonna open it here, but oh, look at the price. That is really cool. I'm gonna give that to one of the ladies. What else do we get here? Oh yes, there's these really cool dockside margaritas, coasters from our favorite place to drink there out at Disney Springs. Hi, Deb. Remember you. And we got a really cool mug here, 2019 there with Mickey on it. I'm going to be drinking a lot of tea out of that. Thank you so much. And finally, we got the Mickey. Oh, look, she added something to Mickey. He's got a bottle of Tito's handmade vodka. Oh, and his pants are falling down. Oh, that's pretty funny. Thank you, Destination Storm. Oh, yeah. And now, the online letters. Oh, lots of comments today about Caravan, Carolyn. Pamela, I have said this before, but this is a perfect example. You post this video, which is my morning video, which was showing Caravan, Carolyn getting upset because somebody poked their head in her doorway and made an insulting comment to her while she was just minding her own business in her RV there at wherever she's parked there in Arizona. Pamela writes, I've said this before, but this is a perfect example. You post this video, and then you allow your viewers to make insulting and disparaging comments about Caravan Carolyn. Camo Dave, you are the pot stirrer, and you allow your comment section to keep the insults to CC flowing, some of them disgusting. She doesn't need you to call her out on what she says or does. You're being a complete a-hole here, and you know it. No, I don't think so. You know, she posted the video, and I said that. I said that video using the F-bomb, and you know, I'm gonna, you know, kick a boot upside your head if you do that again. I said that. I'm just being honest. She's stirring the pot. She's getting the views, and then I'm reporting on it, and I guess I'm stirring the pot too, but I'm just reacting to what she said. She didn't have to post that video. Now, the other thing is, the question is, yes, I totally agree with you that nobody has the right to have their privacy invaded like that, but does she have her door open? Is her door unlocked? It's one thing if the door is shut. If the door to the van is shut, and somebody opened the door and then stuck their head in. It's another thing if the door is just already open. And now, I'm not saying they should do that, but somebody walks by a van in an RV park or in a campground and the door's open, they might want to just kind of stick their head and say hello. You know, I'm just saying. You know, to some degree, Caravan Carolyn, if she wants the privacy, she should keep the door shut, maybe put a sign on it, do not disturb, and maybe even lock the door. You know, she's a former cop. She ought to know this stuff. You know? Anyway, Jacques Godbot responds to Pamela. Caravan Carolyn exposes almost all of her life in front of the camera. Nasty comments have always existed and are still allowed. I have never read comments who cross the red line on Dave's channel. The thin skin should not go in front of the camera. We are not living in North Korea, Iran, or Saudi Arabia. Carolyn should take a break from the camera, but I'm afraid she is addicted to it. I'm just saying, you can't put your entire life or most of your public life in front of the camera and not expect people to want to get involved with your life. That's just part of it. I'm not defending that person who stuck their head in and shouted that insulting comment at Caravan Carolyn. I think that's wrong. Don't say Dave says that's okay, because it ain't. But, if you got your door open, if your door's unlocked, I don't know, somebody walks by, they may just do that. CK's Courage writes, the RTR is a giant mud puddle. What's the attraction? Well, what about mud wrestling? Remember that? Everybody stripped down to their skivvies, and let's have the final RTR day, a giant mud fight, mud wrestle. How about that? And then we can get the quartzite fire department out there with their hoses and just hose everybody down. Wouldn't that be a grand finale to RTR 2019? I should think so. John Hall, Caravan Carolyn needs to have soy sauce ready and throw it in whoever face it is next time somebody does that. That's a good one. Soy sauce, yes! Ms. Linda writes, I am not a Caravan Carolyn subscriber, but that doesn't mean that I disagree with her on this one. Whether a YouTuber or not, nobody has the right to stick their head in someone else's rig. It's no different than sticking their heads through your open window in your house or apartment. Why I agree that when you're a YouTuber and put your life out there, that your privacy is pretty much non-existent. It doesn't give anyone the right to enter someone's property without an invite. Trespassing is trespassing, and whoever gets the boot should count themselves lucky. It could end up much worse than that for an invader. Don't just enter someone's home unauthorized. This goes for sticks and bricks as well as a rig and a vehicle. Miss Linda, I totally agree with you, 100%. As I said, I'm not defending anybody who did that. I think it's wrong. But at the same time, did she leave her door open? She said that many times. Caravan Carolyn leaves her door wide open because she likes the airflow. She's, I think, even had an animal or two wander in. Was the door open? Was the door shut? Was the door locked? I'm just saying, if you don't want to be bothered, shut the door and lock it, and that'll prevent that. When you're in a campground, people they walk around and say hi to everybody, and if they see an open door, they may just stick their head in and say, how you doing? That's kind of like an invitation to, hey, I'm ready to socialize a little bit. I don't know. You're in a campground. It's not like you're out on a public street somewhere. I don't know. There's more to this story than we're hearing about. No name. I'll buy you lunch, Dave. A 5-finger sandwich. Well, put some Berman's mayo on it from Aldi. That stuff's good. Mr. GNYC Love. Whatever. Well, if you're a YouTube celebrity living in a set location that you told everyone where you were, hey, the crazies will stop by for dinner. Blue Van Dan said 2 weeks ago, don't invite yourselves to their camp and sit like they know you. Who was that? Was that geared to a Bubba? Was that Bubba Warbucks? Bubba Warbucks, I think, dragged his lawn chair over, right? Please stay at least 30 feet away and wave hi if you don't want to put boot marks on your face. And the other question is, where are the service geezers? She surrounds herself with an army of service geezers, Mike and Dan and some others. I mean, they're kind of keep an eye on her, right? Where were they? Did they let their guard down? Did they let this person come up and stick his head in her window or her door? I mean, come on, man. Service geezers. We got to figure out what's going on with you guys. Did you drop the ball here? No Fate 247 writes, sorry, camper van Kevin. The sun is going to come up tomorrow and the earth isn't flat. He's been reading Tom Clancy too much. Yeah, he's talking about all the things that can happen, like disasters, everything from an asteroid hitting the earth to the economy collapsing to the power all going out and everybody needing to prep and stuff like that. There are so many things that potentially could happen. That, you know, you can't worry about all that. Otherwise, you're just not going to live your life just prepping your whole life for what? For something that probably will never happen. I don't know, man. I'm exploring, right? So you want to enjoy the upside of celebrity status and generated income in doing so. Well, this is the downside, Caravan Carolyn. She should know better as a former cop. Most real cops and most former cops keep a very low internet profile for obvious reasons. Another mistake Caravan Carolyn is making is, as a former cop, it is her whole hate letters to CC bit. Or she calls it love letters, quote unquote. Don't engage crazy people or play into their delusional comments or ideas. The more I see of her videos, the more I wonder just how much time she has spent doing real police work. Yeah, again, you know, it just encourages, she's doing certain behaviors that are encouraging trollish behavior from her subscribers. Now, I'm not defending that behavior, but they're, you know, engaging with the trolls, whether it's reading their letters as humor or whether it's shouting them down in videos, it's engaging them, and in my opinion, it's only going to increase their activity. Then the bottom line is, nobody likes to be ignored, even Mark Fun Jones. Oh yeah. All right, folks. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. 17th of June. No, I wish it was the 17th of June. Ugh. Melt already, melt! It's the 17th of January, 2019. Vlog under.